back once again for a brand new Wayfinder video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get your hands on some Imbuments and doing it where you do not need any Gloom shards. But before we hop into all that, I do want to give a big thank you to everybody that is supporting over on patreon.com/Maconn, subscribing on twitch.tv/TroyMaconn, and of course hitting that wonderful join button here on YouTube. Thank you, my dudes. And with that, let's jump into this and let's get you some free Imbuments. So the first thing we're gonna need here is some skeleton keys. These keys can be gotten in a few ways. You can go ahead and of course take part in dungeons that will have a chance to actually drop them from some of the mobs inside said dungeon. But honestly, the fastest way to of course farm these, and especially since if you're always going to be doing dungeon, to get you some helpful coins. If you want more information on how to get the coins, video up above, check it out. I went into in-depth on how to do this. But nonetheless, once you have some coins and some skeleton keys, but in that case, let's just say coins, we're going to go ahead and talk the wolf, and from in here, you can go ahead and trade 5 of the helpful coin for the skeleton key. So once you got your hand on a couple of these to whatever means you see fit, we need to go ahead and head to Highland, and from here we need to go ahead and go on down to the Kodak card, which you can go ahead and find right here. You more likely probably already have this unlocked, since this is a very early on quest to unlock this dungeon, but we mainly just need the actual teleporter, because we're not going to be doing the dungeon. We just need to get quote to it. So once you load in to the next exit, we're going to go ahead and head to the left here through the hole in the wall, and we're going to go ahead and follow the cave down here. Well, some of the warm enemy will be spawning, but we want to go ahead and keep going straight, because as we can see down here is also a chest. And this chest will of course be spawning or Imbuments. So what we need to do is just go ahead, use a skeleton key, and from here not only will you get Imbuement, you can also get your hands on some shards as well. But just know the chest does lean a little bit more to Imbuement itself. And of course the chest itself do have a respawn timer here. So you got yourself 2 options here. With to start off, you can just sit here and wait, or mainly just wander off a little bit, come back, and of course sometime to get to define the best course of action is to pretty much run around in the circle here, taking out enemies, just killing some time here. That way it will have a moment to respawn. But of course, as you can see, it is already back here for it to use another key. So let's go ahead and do that, and there we go. We got ourselves some more shards. And of course I do have a stopwatch here, and by my stopwatch that took about 2 minutes and 35 seconds for it to respawn. But if you do not want to just hang around and wait for roughly about 2.5 minutes for the chest to respawn, there is another way to do this, which is something that's a little more doable nowadays, since we are going to have to log out. Because how the game operates is, of course, you are pretty much put into an instant, and one of the best ways to reset the instant the fastest is to, of course, log out. So once you go ahead log out of the game, you're just going to need to log back in. And of course, lucky enough, since they did fit the login queue, this is not going to take that long at all to actually take part in. As you can see, I'm literally only a 5 in queue, so that will go ahead and probably take about 20-30 seconds, and we'll get us back in to the game. And of course, once we actually log back in, we will go ahead and be literally where we were standing when we logged out. And there we have it, and it back once again. So let's go ahead and unlock it and get us some more shards. So of course, as you can see here, these are the 2 ways that you can do this. So not only it is a good way to farm shards, but also a good way to actually farm Imbuments as well. So it does seem like, as my luck, your luck might vary here, but I did get a handful of the Imbuement by doing it once. So with that right there is a easy way to farm Gloom shards and Imbuments. And like always, if you have found the video helpful in any way, shape, or form, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the wonderful bells below, and of course let me know below if you have found any other way to farm Imbuement as well. I'm always interested in learning a new strategy, so let me know in the comment. And if you got nothing to say, go ahead, just put down a emoji, whatever you can call it nowadays, because engagement is engagement here on YouTube. And with that, that's gonna go ahead and do it for me for today, but I'll be back tomorrow with another Wayfinder video. So till then, I will go ahead and see you in the comments.